Well, hello my beautiful people. My name is Gant and welcome back to Riddle Joker. Last time, we were hanging out with Niju-san, finding a gift for her father, when suddenly, a samurai fish appeared. Well, she saw a plushie and she's like, "Oh my god, it's Shinononsuke! And it's like, the best fish ever!" And yeah, then fucking Satoru's like, "I think I have feelings for her." And we're like, "Oh no, not again. It's like the same thing with Mayu." So, let us continue. It's been a few days since I went to the mall with Niju-san. I did report the faucet incident to Dad, but his response was just, "Don't report little immature pranks to me." To be fair, he has a point. Why the fuck would I spill the beans about that? Come on, Satoru. It's possible she just lost control of her ability, but that's mere speculation on my part. All we can do is wait and see if it happens again. Whew, I think this is good enough. I overslept yesterday and skipped my morning jog, so I ran a longer distance today to compensate. Staying fit is essential for the work that I do. It says that it takes 3 days to make up for 1 day of miss exercise, so I can't afford to slack. All of a sudden, I see something white out of the corner of my eye, which stops me in my tracks. The camera doesn't have vision on that area, and you rarely ever see students there. Don't tell me, those goons are after Misukasa again. It's either an intruder or a student using the privacy to do something they shouldn't be. Whatever the case, this can't be ignored. Let's go check this out. I slowly approach the person with gentle, silent footsteps. Is it a guy or a girl? I'm gonna do guy. "I know that you're there. Surrender peacefully and no one has to get hurt." What? Suddenly, I'm addressed by a stern voice. A cold sweat runs down my spine. Did they hear me? No way. No, wait. I heard that voice somewhere before. I peek out to see the owner of that imposing voice and find out that it's none other than villain Hazuki. How did he notice my presence? No. Yes. Okay, let's see. How did you notice my presence? The moonlight illuminates all of this town's deeds. I see that Edo has a stray dog problem. Trespassing into my residence in the dead of night is a grave offense. Who do you think you are, criminal scum? What on earth is she doing? My best guess is that she's reenacting a favorite scene from one of those shows behind some trees, and away from the security cameras. Hey, we saw one another but the other day. Surely you not have forgotten my face already, have you? What? It can't be! Your Excellency? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Look at her right now. It's like, the stupid... That's an umbrella, girl. That's not a sword. This is so funny. Your terrible misdeeds will not go unpunished. If you still wish to retain many honor to thy name, then offer up your life now. Ha! You can't fool me. Who are you to say that you're my lord? You're not but a cowardly imposter. Come, my loyal guards, apprehend this scoundrel. Her passionate acting faithfully matches what I saw out of the lead actor in the show she lent me last night, the Wild Shogun. Damn, she's kind of cool. La da da, la da 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 da, la 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 da 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 da. Oh man, she's humming a theme song now. Not even a second later, though, she starts swinging around her umbrella like a sword. I just imagine that she like takes off like that, like an anime girl. Yeah. Oh, yeah. At first, it feels like a little cringy, but eventually, I begin to notice that her sword skills are pretty legit. Watching her is so entertaining. Honestly, she wouldn't even appear out of place in one of those shows she loves so much. Judgment has been dealt. Oh, that was the final move. She strikes a pose and theoretically puts the umbrella into its non-existent scabbard. I don't know what the scabbard is.
Phew, that was very satisfying. Wait,
Oh shit. I was so focused on watching her that I forgot to hide, and her eyes just met mine.
What? What? Why are you here?
Hey there. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Wait, no. Now is not the time for greetings. Did you see all of that? You did, didn't you?
Nope, didn't see a thing.
You liar! I saw you avert your eyes. Look at me in the eyes and repeat that.
Look, calm down. I only saw part of it.
Okay. So, around when did you begin watching?
I think it was when you said to the enemy, "I know you're there," or something. She falls to the ground agonizingly.
That was all of it. I'm never gonna live down the shame. I specifically came here because I knew there wouldn't be any passerbys and the cameras wouldn't see me. I thought I had privacy. And it had to be you of all people. I can't go on living. I can't. Death is the only...
Oh, really?
Death is the only way to rid myself of this shame.
Really? Wait, calm down.
It's fine. Have mercy on me. At least allow me to die with a shred of honor still intact.
Still on the ground, she writhes in agony. I'm not gonna lie, I thought, cause she thought her sword was, she thought her umbrella was her sword, right? I thought she was gonna pull out her umbrella and be like, eh! Please don't joke about something like that.
But you saw me doing...
Don't be embarrassed. The sword fight was really cool.
Do you mean that?
No, yeah. You were so agile and graceful, you almost looked like the Shogun from that show.
Yes, of course I did. I studied that show religiously, and I did my best to recreate the scene. So if you recognized it, does that mean you watched it for yourself?
Yeah, it was way better than I expected. I've always been under the impression that historical dramas were only watched by old folks, but I couldn't have been more wrong. It's actually highly qualified. It's an actually high quality entertainment that anyone of any age can get invested into. Each episode is an hour-long roller coaster of emotions. You know what show I want to get that's kind of historical fiction? I want to see that fucking show, what is it? Vikings? It's on Amazon Prime. I kind of want to see it, man. But I don't know. Let's see. Let's continue before I start rambling about shows I haven't watched. Like anime. I haven't finished, what's that one show that I've been watching? What's it called? Hold on. Let me look at it right now. Tony Kawa Over the Moon. I haven't finished that yet, man. And I gotta finish it. There's that one, and what's the other one? RT... I don't know, man. It has... let me look it up. I've been looking at it at Hulu. Like, I'm on, episode 11. It's called... What's it called? Fuck. You're gonna know why I don't know the name, because it's a fucking long name. Where is it? Arifureta. From commonplace to world's strongest. It's a guy who got isekai and he has like a gun, basically. So yeah, I'm almost done with that, but fuck, man. Sometimes I don't watch anime. I just watch YouTube clips of everything. Okay, anyway. The more I watched, the more I discovered their distinct appeal.
Oh, I'm so glad! The show that was quite cool, was he not?
Yeah, honestly, I think your display just now was on par with his fight scenes in the show.
Oh, stop it! You're gonna make me blush. Me? On par with the Shogun? I don't even know what to say to that.
Her face is so bright red. You think a guy just confessed to her. I didn't expect the comparison to make her so happy. Just promise me you won't joke about killing yourself because of the shame again.
Well, I see that you comprehend the magnificence of the Shogun as well, and you didn't really ridicule me over it, so I'll live for now.
You would kill yourself if I teased you over it?
Why, of course! It will certainly be death!
You were just reenacting a scene from a show. I don't think it's that big of a deal, to be honest.
Don't you dare! You better not tell a soul about this!
I won't.
Can I truly trust you?
Wow, the doubt in her eyes couldn't be more obvious.
Look, alright? Most of what you saw also doubles as mental training.
Mental training? For what even?
Well, in the event that I stumble across some evildoer and conflict cannot be reasonably avoided.
Okay?
After all, the world is teeming with unscrupulous profiteers who heinous deeds threaten the peace of our nation.
That awfully sounds specific, but I still doubt any of those moves she was practicing will be any use in a real fight. Like, in a real fight, they're just gonna well, this is Japan. I was just gonna say, like, they're gonna pull out a gun and be like, BAM! Blah! Blah, blah, blah! You know what I mean? Though, people do tend to freeze in the fear when suddenly put in a life-threatening situation. I guess it is important to imagine yourself in those scenarios so that you can minimize the effect of the primal fears in a sense.
I just thought of a splendid idea. Why don't you join me in my training?
I'll pass. I'll pass. That's way too embarrassing for me to do.
Hey, you just told me a second ago that it wasn't embarrassing.
Sorry, I'm just not very good at fighting. Like, I'm not a fighter, girl. I'm a lover. I don't know about you. That's my whole mentality here in East Los. Like, you're either a fighter or you're a lover. And I'm a lover, baby. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. Don't get me wrong. If I'm in a scrap, I'll be like, bam, bam, bam. But I'm just a lover, man. I'm not gonna fight you for any bullshit you said, you know? Still, she still doesn't appear convinced.
That is a lie for sure. You can't fool my eyes. The way you conduct yourself have been bothering me for some time. Everything you do is very meticulous. From the way you observe your surroundings to the way you interact with them. You don't give the impression of a regular student. At first, I thought that possibility you received training in martial arts, but after thinking about it again, that can't be the case. Especially, you have a particular air about you. A soldier? A member of some secret service? Or perhaps even something like a CIA agent? That is how I would describe it.
Her words catch me completely by surprise, but I managed to keep a poker face. I feel like you think a little too highly of me. I'm just a bit shy, that's all.
Well, no matter. The question isn't of any importance to me. Would you care to show me at least a bit of shadow boxing, though? At the very least?
For what purpose?
You witnessed me doing something ridiculous embarrassing. It only stands to reason that you reciprocate.
I guess something like an equivalent exchange. What if I don't want to?
I'll get positively upset.
Oh, she pouting right now? Oh my god, it's so adorable. She puffs her cheeks. To be quite honest, it isn't my best interest to go along with this. I can't afford to have my cover blown, so I should just deny deny categorically, whatever the fuck that says. But for some reason, I don't want to make her upset. Just so you know, I never really trained formally, so it's not gonna look pretty or anything.
You will show me?
Only a little bit. I assume a stance and put up my fist.
Oh!
I just pretend I'm fighting those men in black suits from the other day. Imagining them in front of me with their guns drawn, I move in with my fist. First, I aim for the torso, then I rotate into a front kick and follow with a backhand blow to the jaw. Take this! I finish it out with a roundhouse kick to the neck. Was that good enough? That performance was an original take on karate that I developed to better suit real-life combat situation. It looks pretty plain and boring as a result, in my opinion, but she wanted to see it. She stands completely still with her mouth agape.
When did you learn to fight like that?
I guess when I was a kid. I got into fights a lot. It's kinda hard to remember when exactly. I never kept track. I never really studied under anyone. It's just a self-made style I picked up after getting in God knows how many fights.
There's something I'd like to ask about you about. By any chance, did you ever save a girl from a group of bad men when you were younger?
Did that little display jog her memory? Is she now considering the possibility that I might be her childhood hero? I don't remember. There's no real reason I can't tell her the truth. Knowing how much of a rascal I was as a kid won't lead her to finding out about my work as a secret agent. But despite that, I still lie.
Never mind then.
I know exactly why I did. Guilt. I'm not the kind of righteous hero she thinks I am. I was a bitter, resentful person back then. I hated anyone and everything. And I took all of that stress and anger on anyone that crosses my path. I didn't fight off those people to save her. What they were doing just pissed me off so I wanted to beat the shit out of them. However, if she knew the truth of that precious memory of hers would be tainted forever.
By the way, my father loved the present that you helped me select. Once again, I truly appreciate it. I would never have found something so wonderful without you.
She quickly changes the subject before things get awkward. Don't mention it. I didn't do anything special.
Can I come to you if I ever need help with something again?
Sure. I'll gladly help if I'm not too busy.
Thank you. Also, if you like those samurai shows I lent you, I have plenty more.
What the fuck?
Three that I would recommend are the Oni Detective Crime Files, Killer Trio, and The Times of Kitaru. If you don't mind older ones, the Edo Files and the Executioners are two very good ones.
Cool. I'll watch the ones you recommend first.
Alrighty, I'll bring them to your room later today.
She finally gets up, looking much happier now. Doom doom doom. Oh, look at her right there. It's a clover of her. Phew, I'm stuffed. I decide to have lunch with Kohei at Dorms 3's canteen today. We just finished eating, and now on our way back to the classroom. Man, you eat too damn much. Well, I had some fried meat cakes, and a soya curry, and a bowl of noodles with tempura. Sounds like a normal lunch to me. You ate a whole day's worth of calories just now. Yeah, but I'm still growing, so it's okay. I don't see you getting taller or wider, though. Where the hell is all that food actually going? My heart, maybe? So you got a big, soft heart? No, it's manly, rugged and masculine. That guy's really pissed about being feminine. He's pissed at his parents, like, Mom, Dad, why couldn't I be born more masculine? Why do you have to give birth to me who's, like, less feminine? I hate you. I hate your genetics. I hate your genetics, Mom and Dad. We kept joking around when all of a sudden, I spot a familiar face. Oh, isn't that Niju-san? She's talking with a male student in front of the dorm. He looks fairly normal, but there's a noticeable scowl on his face. To be honest, he strikes me as a troublemaker, and I've never seen him before, so I wonder who it could be. I'd hate to be in her position. Did something happen? Well, she's the dorm manager, so tons of people go to her for advice and stuff. It sure doesn't look to me like the guy is there for advice, though. She keeps talking to the sullen, aloof student with a worried look. However, he coldly shrugs her off and walks inside the dormitory alone. Hey there.
It's you two.
Is everything okay?
Yes. I was just trying to show a new student around today, but it didn't go very well. He didn't seem to care for anything I had to say, and eventually just went off.
Oh, so he's a new student. That explains why I didn't recognize him. Well, he must have his reasons. What do you mean? This place is kinda like a sanctuary for Astrals, so sometimes we get students admitted here after they got into some sort of trouble in the outside world. There are probably some Astrals here that actually committed crimes or did other bad stuff and we just don't know it. Oh, so it's basically like because they're juveniles, right? It's like you're gonna go to like a boarding school or something where, you know, you're just out of public eye. You're not gonna hurt people. Well, like, you know, adults or whatever. I don't know, man. It's like the parents are like,
get him away from me. I don't want him. Get him away. Get him away.
Okay, yeah, okay, I read that.
Ahem, I don't appreciate you spreading baseless rumors.
I mean, it's like an open secret at this point. Everyone knows about it already. Well, I've never heard of it.
Well, you haven't been here for long, so it stands to reason that you wouldn't know. Kika Academy actually has an astral protection program. The school seeks to protect and support students that have suffered indiscrimination and abuse because of their status as an astral. However, there are certainly some who make use of this system that are not good people. So much is the case that naughty rumors have been circulating.
Well, it's really only a few rotten apples here and there. We don't have anyone like that in our class, for example. Yeah, I don't think we have any real troublemakers in there. So that guy she was helping might have been admitted here through that program?
Come on, making baseless speculations is rude. He may have simply been feeling homesick.
It really didn't look like that to me. So, did he not inform you or whether or not he came here through the program, Niju-san?
No, all reasons for admissions are private. Also, I am a mere student myself. That isn't the kind of information I'd be privy to.
Yeah, but you're still the dorm manager.
My responsibility is only to help those living in the dorm if they so need it, nothing else. With that boy, I was trying to show him around the dorm.
Okay. So who's in charge of helping those students that come in through the protection program?
Those that need serious help, I hear, are assigned adult counselors that can help and guide them.
That makes sense.
I want to do anything at all that I can to help them. This academy is a wonderful place. No one will discriminate against Astrals here.
I hate when people say, this place is a wonderful place. It's like, it's still school, motherfucker. Like, school is fucking boring. I'm sorry, man. I hated school. Like, I don't know. I hate college too. I'm more, I like hands-on. That's why I'm taking this, audio engineer program with the recording connection. It's like a vocational, you know what I mean? 6-month program and stuff. I don't know, I like to do stuff with my hands. Like, actually do it. I don't want to learn, but like, alright class, we're gonna read a book about this guy who died thousands of years. He wrote it, and yeah. Like, I like history, but when it's like, we're gonna read Shakespeare. Like, ugh. I don't like Shakespeare. Like, come on. It's like so many thou. You know what I mean? Like, thous and thy. Thy person, would you like thy crumpet? Come at thee. Though through the night, everything will be okay, my lady. It's like, the fuck? No one talks like that. I don't know, I don't like Shakespeare, like, ugh. But I kind of want to read, what is it, Hamlet? Because, fuck yeah, I haven't read it. But, okay, I'm getting way over rambling. Okay, I read that, but I'll read it again.
This academy is a wonderful place. No one will discriminate against Astrals here. Once he realizes that, I think he will ease up a bit.
This must be what she meant by taking a positive differences in the world. You're so noble and righteous.
Noble, you say? I'm not doing anything particularly noteworthy. I just want to do my part.
You'll be so much more popular if you just loosen up a bit. Wow, he really hit her where it hurt with that one.
I already know that I'm unsociable. You don't need to remind me. If only I could be more bright and welcoming like Mitsukasa-san.
Come on, man. It's not nice to go around saying that kind of stuff to people. I was just poking a bit of fun at her. Oh, I just remembered something I gotta do. Sorry, gotta go. You're up, man. Where are you going? This is your mess. He turns tail and flees to the classroom.
Ah, curses! Why can't I be more like Mitsukasa-san?
Fuck. Okay, let me drink some water. Doing Kohei's voice though, like, really hurts my fucking throat. I should change his voice to like, I don't know, something more like this, or I don't know, something like this, or something like this. You know what I mean? Like something that's not fucking throat killing, like whatever I'm doing for him. Okay, let's fuck man, he left me in a pickle.
Ah, curses! Why can't I be more like Mitsukasa-san? That boy would have surely opened up to me more if I was charming like she is.
I'm not sure if she's who you want to be aspiring towards.
But why? She has such a fabulous and a wonderful personality.
That's just like her padded boobs is 100% fake. But of course, I can't tell her that. See, she has her good points, and so do you. I think you're already charming enough. You don't need to change yourself to be more like her. I gotta say this. Never change yourself. Never. Like, don't get me wrong, if you're an asshole and people don't like you because, you know, you're an asshole, then yeah, change it. But if you're a nice person and you're like, you know, you want to change your personality because you want to be more social or whatever, don't change who you are. Like, if you like anime or whatever, right? Like anime, fuck it. Like, there's people out there who will support you, even if they're not at your school or your work or whatever the fuck you do. There's people who like you, man. Just be yourself. Like right now, I'm being myself. I'm being real. 100%. Well, what the fuck? Someone just screamed. But like, you gotta be real to yourself. Well, me, I'm like 95% real. Because, you know, that 5% is this personality, which is like, I gotta be like a little bit more, yeah! Yay! Which, I'm already like that, but it's like, I gotta be 100% more of, yeah! Because, you know, it's YouTube. Okay, anyway, I think you're already charming enough. You don't need to change yourself to be more like her.
Me? Charming? Well, if you think so, I suppose you have a point.
Phew, I managed to cheer her back up. So, that's about how things are going here. I haven't noticed anything odd concerning Misukasa-san either. Alright, thanks. As always, I have to calm Dad have my call with Dad after dinner. With no new developments, however, there was nothing to report. That's all I have to report. How's life over there, Satoru? Everything going well? No need to worry, my studies are going well. Great to hear. I hear you got an exam before winter break, so make sure you tell me how you do. Sure. What's the problem? If your studies are going well like you say, I'm sure you'll do fine. Alright. I shouldn't have said that. Now I gotta make sure I don't screw up on those exams. One more thing. I want to talk about the case you reported the other day. What case? You reported a flying bathroom faucet, remember? I got interesting info regarding that. He takes a deep breath before continuing. Apparently, there has been a lot of mysterious incidents popping up in Washizu of late. A few days ago, a bunch of glasses of water suddenly exploded inside the Italian restaurant in the mall. Fortunately, no one was injured, but a lady who was nearby, the glasses got soaked. And 2 days ago, after that, the sprinklers in a clothing store malfunctioned. Two shoppers and some employees were drenched, not to mention all the merchandise. Both of those were reported as accidents, and no criminal complaints have been filed. But what if they weren't simply accidents? They would have had to been committed by an Astral. They might amount to nothing more than mere pranks, but regardless, they can't continue. Do you notice any links between these and the ones you reported? They all involve water. Exactly. And they all occur within Washizu, which would make a student of the school a prime suspect. Do you know any of Astrals there with water-related abilities? A disconcerting thought crosses my mind. Yeah, one. Her name is Niju. What's her name? I know it's not Niju-san. Nijune? I'm just gonna say Niju. Niju Hazuki. Do you know this girl personally? Yeah, but I find it to believe she'll pull these sorts of pranks. She's the daughter of a police officer and has a strong moral compass. I can't picture her being responsible for those petty pranks. Well, the higher-ups don't see this problem as urgent, so it can be ignored for the time being. But if it is discovered that an Astral within the academy are causing trouble, it could potentially result in restrictions with which would make it more difficult for you to obtain information. So, we should deal with this sooner rather than later. Yes, there's always a chance these pranks could escalate. There haven't been any injuries, and the police haven't gotten involved either. So, we should nip this in the bud while we can. I would like to put you in charge of this case, Levy 6. Are you up for the challenge? Yes, I'll do it. If I left this to someone else, Niju-san would probably immediately come under suspicion. In that case, I should do this to prevent that from happening. Okay. Work with Living 9 and begin investigating. Alright. I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but Niju-san, you said her name was. Until you learn more, treat her as a suspect as well. Discard your preconception and look at this case objectively. I know. I'll look into it and update you if I learn anything. I end the call and switch the SIM cards and call Nanami. I know he said to discard my preconceptions, but I still can't see her as being the culprit. My first order of business should be clearing her name. Hey there, there's something I want to look into. Have we been giving a new mission? Yeah, I want you to investigate what Niju-san's been doing these past few days. Why her? First, we need to establish an alibi for her. Are we entering the school, really? Use a key card, Satoru! I pull out the key card with Maya-senpai's astral signature imprinted on it, and use it to open the door. It's unlocked.
Thank goodness! Looks like we haven't been caught yet.
As soon as we get inside, Nanami starts working her magic.
Boy, you really surprised me when you brought up Niji-san's name, though. I hate to have her to turn her into a target.
Didn't I tell you, she's not guilty of anything yet?
I know, but you can probably cross her off the suspect list now. Her alibi's perfect.
I had Nanami look at her activities using the dates that Dad gave me. Luckily, we were able to confirm that she was with friends and acquaintances during that time frame of the incidents took place. Yeah, I knew she would be in the clear. I only asked you to look into this just to make sure.
When you first mentioned it to me, I kind of thought it was something else.
Like what?
I don't know. Maybe you develop a crush on her and start to stalk her or something.
You think I'll ask you for help to stalk someone? All I can do is sigh in response to that silly suggestion.
Oh, so you don't deny that you have a crush on her?
We're on duty. Keep the banter to a minimum.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm in now.
Her fingers keep briskly tapping away on the tablet.
You said Astrals that can control water, right? Only 2 of them, it seems. Niji-san is one of them.
Who's the other?
Sasazaki Shingo. He's 24 years old and male. His ability is water temperature control.
Raising water temperature at a rapid rate can cause steam explosions, and the sprinklers at the clothes store could merely have been a result of tricking the temperature sensors. So sounds suspicious. Where is he and what does he do?
I don't think this is our person. He's currently doing time in prison for a minor offense he committed not too long ago.
Oh yeah, the Ames database does keep records of Astrals who are criminals too. It would be impossible for someone behind bars to pop up in town and cause these incidents.
You think maybe he broke out?
Highly unlikely. An Astral escaping from prison would have made headlines all over. And there's no other students at our school that can control water.
The only one in the database, at least, is Niji-san. For all we know, there might be people like you who are lying about their abilities.
So we're pretty much working blind in that case. We've still not developed the technology to determine precisely what one's astral ability is. If the person in question is determined to keep it a secret, there's not much we can do. Well, we won't find much in here. Let's pull out.
Alright. No leads at all.
Well, complaining won't do us much good. We'll just have to go back and rethink our approach.
Doom, doom, doom. Bum, 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 ba, ba, ba. Bum, bum, ba, ba, ba. I am gonna end it there. Porque, gato? Why you gonna end it there?
I'm gonna end it there. Because, I don't know, we're at the 40-minute mark. Well, that's what it says on my phone. And, I don't want to keep these, I want to, it's a good breakaway. After the little transition, that is a good breakaway to, go. To, cut the video. Because if not, I'm gonna, cut it halfway on, another scene, and it's we're not even done with the chapter, you know what I mean? I want to keep these, uniform, kind of. Uniform. Okay, if you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to see whenever I post, and leave a comment, and also follow me on Twitter. My link is in the description. Just go check it out. I try my best. But if not, it's just another reminder, that, I'm here, and I'm making music and everything. Yeah, seriously, I put, what was it that I made? I made, The Dream on my other channel. And, yeah, people were, looking at it on Twitter. I got 1 like. And I got 1 follower because of it. So, yeah. So, follow me on Twitter. Anyway, this is Gat saying farewell. And as always... No. I normally go, and as always... But I'm gonna do something different. And as always, bye-bye.